bitch that you came to play, baby, yeah. Baby, let me tell you, so fine, you so sexy, yeah. Baby, let me tell you, you a dime, baby, let's be friends. I can spend this money on a time if you let me, yeah. I'll be getting money.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy King Boys Productions, and I'm back at it with another video. Not a reaction video today. We're just kind of talking about the 2019 XXL freshman list. Just dropped yesterday, and at first, when I first saw the list, I was kind of like, oh god. But now that I was kind of like sitting back and I actually looked over them and stuff like that. It's a good list. It's a good list because those are the people that were popular this year, and like obviously, if they're popular in the year, that they get the XXL freshman list. If that's when they start popping off, they'll get the freshman list, and that's kind of like what most of these people were on this list. We're gonna just talk about everyone individually, kind of first, and then I'll kind of like explain, or I'll explain if I like an artist or if I've never heard of an artist or something like that. So first there's Comethazine, and actually it was my brother. Me and my brother were at like this little wedding thing yesterday, and I was like, who is this? I've never really seen what he looks like, to be honest, what Comethazine looks like, but apparently like that was him on the list. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really heard a lot from him. I heard like the only song I've really heard from him is the song Bands, and it's like bands, that's a check talking.
Bands, that's a check talking. Take all your pants.
That's the only song I know from him. I like that song, but I don't know if it hasn't really been like I haven't like liked his stuff. I just really haven't listened to it. But besides Bands, like that's the only song from him that I've really like listened to. So if you guys like have any suggestions for like songs by him or something like that, let me know in the comments below. Like I'll definitely like. There's a song called Walk. It has 86 million plays, so I might check that out. He has a song with Ugly God. I don't know. I might have to check these out because like I said, I haven't really haven't really listened to a bunch of his music. I've only listened to like one or two songs. So, then there's this one. It's Tierra Whack. I've never heard of Tierra Whack. She's from Philly, but I've never. Damn it! I hit the wrong button. I've never heard of her before, so I don't know if like Tierra Whack. I mean, I feel like I might have seen her before. Maybe I heard a song by her before, but not that I like know of off the top of my head. Like I can't think of like a song right off the top of my head that I've heard of from Tierra Whack. So, all right, next is Da Baby. Obviously, Da Baby was pretty popular this year. I don't really listen to a lot of these artists. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really listen to a lot of. Like I've heard a couple songs by them, but there's no artist on this list that like I've been like, oh my god, like this artist is so fire. The only song like by Da Baby I really listen to is Shook. That's like the only song that I really like listen to by him. I'm sure you guys will know.
Who you a vote for this?
Oh Lord, Jason made another one.
Packing them out, it's gone.
She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just signed a deal, I'm on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. But like, yeah, besides that, Da Baby, I don't really listen to a lot of his stuff. The only real thing I know about Da Baby was that whole like interaction he had with that dude in the mall. Like, where's my phone? That dude was like this. He was like, Da Baby a pussy. Da Baby a bitch. Look at this. Da Baby, he a bitch. He don't have to do shit. Then like the next video, it's his ass getting beaten up. That shit was so funny. Because he was like, Da Baby a bitch. And then he got his ass beat. And then he was then my man was in the car afterwards like, he didn't even do shit. Like, homie's pants were like pulled all the way down. Like his pants fell down. He was like all bloody, busted up lip. He was on the ground. And he's like, man, Da Baby ain't about shit. He ain't do shit. And he like gave like kissy face. Like, I was like, ugh. But like, yeah, dude, like calm down. Like I hate when people do that. Try to like, this rapper ain't even hard, dude. He ain't even hard. Man, he's not gonna. He beat your ass in the mall. He's not gonna beat the literal shit out of you in the mall. And like he's gonna catch a case. Like if he like beats you to like almost to your death, like in a mall, you're gonna like he's gonna catch a case. And I don't know if it was true, but he said like his friend was beating him up too or what. But like if you're sitting there, if like someone came up to me with their phone out like this, and they're like, man, King Boys ain't about shit. He a bitch. And like my friends were there. My friends would do the same thing. My friends would be like, damn, I'm about to go beat this dude's ass, and they would like fight his ass for me. Like because that's what homies do. They like beat someone's ass who's talking shit about you, you know. And but like that's the thing is like, I really think that they went easy on him because they weren't trying to catch a case, especially because Da Baby's sort of like blowing up on as in the rap game. I mean, he doesn't want to catch a case right now. Like, he doesn't want to end up like one of those rappers like fucking YNW Melly, fucking 6ix9ine, who made it onto the XXL. Probably would have made it onto the XXL list if they didn't get locked up for doing stupid shit. Like, I mean, 6ix9ine was racketeering or whatever the hell it was, but fucking YNW Melly was murder. Like, Jesus. All right, and then next is Lil Mosey. I fuck with Lil Mosey. Like, he has a couple songs that I like. He has one song with the one song that's super popular is Noticed. The song Kamikaze, that's a really good song too. And he has one song, Yappa, with Blockboy JB. I did a reaction, I think, on the channel here. But that song I really like too. And I think Lil Mosey, he's pretty good. I think he's like 18. He's pretty young too. But I wish I would have saw him. There was like, if you guys remember, there was the Juice WRLD concert I went to a couple weeks ago. And there was like a bunch of people, a bunch of times like random artists were coming through. And like a couple of times it was Lil Mosey, but I got Lil TJ. He was pretty good, but like I was kind of hoping for like Lil Mosey or Blueface. I was kind of hoping for Blueface, but yeah. All right, next is Roddy Ricch. I don't know if I've ever heard of Roddy Ricch. Like, it's one of those things where like I guarantee like if you send me a song by Roddy Ricch or like his most popular song, maybe I've heard or something. I don't know. He has a song with, is this Nipsey that he has a song with right here? I can't even see. Anyway, yeah, I just have not heard of Roddy Ricch. Yeah, it is a song. He has a song with Nipsey. That's pretty cool. Song with Nipsey. But yeah, I've just never really heard of Roddy Ricch. But like I said, it's one of those things where it's possible that like I have heard a song, but I just don't know. I didn't know it was Roddy Ricch, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a good song or whatever. You know, that happens all the time. I feel like. YBN Cordae, obviously, we fuck with Cordae here on the channel. Cordae is really good. I think honestly he's probably my favorite on this list. Yeah, he's definitely my favorite on this list. Is he the most popular on this list? No, but he's probably my favorite on this list. I do like a lot of his songs. He had that new song with Chance that was really good. I really love the song Kung Fu. What was another song? I can't remember the other song that he did, but the YBN crew, they're all really good. I like all of them. Like Namir, Almighty J. I really like all of them. They're all really good. So. But honestly, in my opinion, of the YBN crew, I think Cordae's the best. That's just my opinion. I think Namir's good, and Almighty J obviously is good too. But Cordae, in my opinion, is the best from the YBN crew. Next we have YK. Oh, I don't know. Osiris. YK Osiris. I don't know if I've ever heard of YK Osiris. YK. Maybe he's had a song. Worth It. Yep, I have heard this song. Yep. I can give you the world, baby girl. Yeah, I like that song. I've not heard anything else from him, from YK Osiris. Just this song. I like this song though. I will give you the world, baby girl. Yeah, like that song is fire though. I can't even lie. Then we got Rico Nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I know who Rico Nasty is. Don't really listen to her music at all. I think she's kind of like. I mean, I don't even know what to say about Rico Nasty. Like, I don't listen to her music. I just don't. Like her songs are just kind of like. I think her song. I don't know. I feel like, in my opinion, her songs are more geared towards women. I don't know if that's just like a biased statement, but like, I don't know. Like, she has a song called Big Titties, a song called Smack a Bitch, Bitch I'm Nasty, you know, just like, Chica, you know, it's like all these songs that, I don't know, in my opinion, it's just like, her songs are more geared towards women. I don't know if that's like a bad assessment to have, like I said, but that's just my opinion on that. I think she's good though, she's talented, I do think she's talented. Then next is Gunna. Gunna's definitely the biggest on the list. I mean, he's made his songs with pretty much everyone. He's made songs with Thug. He's made songs with Playboi Carti. He's made, obviously, Lil Baby with Drake. I mean, he's made songs with, like, so many people, like, in this last couple years, man. Or pretty much this last year. Made a song with Tory Lanez, Shy Glizzy. Hood Rich Pablo Juan. I mean, he made songs with pretty much everyone. Moneybag Yo. You know, like I feel like I hear Gunna all the time. I hear his name all the time. I always see him pop up. You know, so made a song with Nav. Like I said, Playboy Cardi. Lil Durk, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty. So I mean, he is definitely the biggest. I think he, like I said, definitely the biggest. He has a song with Offset too. Definitely the biggest on this list, and I mean he's huge in the rap game right now. So I'm not surprised that he's on the list at all. Meg The Stallion, I've heard a little bit from her. There was actually like a song on the show. It's called Utopia or Euphoria. It's like a new show on HBO with Zendaya. If you guys have not checked that out, I would say check it out. It's for like mature audiences. So if you're like younger, maybe not check it out. But if you're like 17, 18, 19, 20, you know, like probably like 17 or older, then maybe like check it out. It's a pretty interesting show. It's a pretty cool show. But I heard one song by her on there, and I was like, oh, this shit fire. And I was like, who is this? And it was Meg The Stallion. It was pretty fire. Damn, I can't find her on Spotify for some reason. It's like not popping up. Anyway, but yeah, she's really good. Oh, it comes up as Megan The Stallion. Anyway, it is Megan The Stallion. But yeah, she's pretty good. I do like her, a lot of her. So I do like one song from her, but besides that, I'm gonna have to check out some more of her stuff before the ciphers drop. And the 10th spot winner was Blueface, which I'm actually kind of surprised that he wasn't on it to like begin with. Like people voted Blueface in. Like I'm really surprised that he didn't. Like he has some big songs. I mean, Tatiana, Bleed It. He has that song with G-Eazy, West Coast. That song got pretty popular. Respect My Crippin'. Like he's been popular all over social media and stuff like that. But he's been popular. Like his songs have so many streams. Like I really am surprised that he didn't like. I didn't already like didn't get a spot like regardless of like getting the 10th spot like voted in by like the fans and stuff like that. But I thought it was a pretty solid list. Again, like the only ones I don't really know is Roddy Ricch and Tierra Whack. Those are the only two that I have like not really heard of before. YK Osiris, like I never really like heard of him, but like when I saw that his song was like I could give you the world, baby girl. That's the only song I know by him. But one thing I will say, one thing I was kind of surprised about was no Lil Baby on there. I know Lil Baby's been out for a while, but he sort of got popular this year, you know, and that's like kind of like what I thought of the list. And I was surprised that Gunna got it, but Lil Baby didn't, because one of my buddies was saying like Lil Baby has been out since like 2017, but I hadn't really heard of Lil Baby until this year, like till him and Gunna started making a ton of tracks together. I hadn't really heard of Lil Baby, so I'm surprised that he's not on this list. Somebody said, one of my buddies too said he was surprised that Juice WRLD wasn't on this. I'm not surprised at all that Juice WRLD's not on this. Juice WRLD I feel like is bigger than this, unfortunately. You know, like, not unfortunately, but I just feel like Juice WRLD is bigger than the XXL freshman list. Like he's probably the biggest artist to come out this year. So like I feel like he doesn't need this, and I feel like I don't know if he even got offered it, but I just feel like he's way bigger than the XXL freshman list. That's all I got to say about Juice WRLD. Another two people I think would have been on. I think 6ix9ine would have definitely been on it had he not been arrested. Because he was really popping off. Like he was really popping off this year. And YNW Melly I think would have been on it as well. Because I mean he hit like after Murder on My Mind took off, Mixed Personalities took off, and yeah, those songs really took off. He has a song called Rolling Loud I really like. But all those songs really took off this year. And but you know he went to jail for murder, so I mean I think if he didn't go to jail for murder, if he didn't murder someone, I think he would have been on this list too, because he really is popping off this year. But yeah, those are the only two that I really could think of that like, or the only like three that I can really think of that like are the only other people that I think should have been on this, that I think would have been on this list. Like I said, YNW Melly, I think 100% would have been on this list had he not went to jail. 6ix9ine probably would have been on this list had he not went to jail. But I think Lil Baby should have been on it too. But, you know, there's only 10 spots. But, yeah. I'm excited to hear the ciphers. The ciphers last year were... I gotta say they were a little disappointing. I mean, there was the Ski Mask was last year, wasn't it? Or was that the year before? One was Ski Mask and JID. I don't remember if that was last year or the year before, but that one was fire. That one was really fire. But like, a lot of them were kind of disappointing last year. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna get. I hope we don't get like an all female one. Because there's 3 females on this list, and like, I'm kind of hoping that they're not like, oh, let's just throw all the females together and make a cipher. I hope like they spread them. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like I would like to see them spread around. You know. Also, one person I'm actually kind of surprised isn't on this is Lil Nas X. Like, I thought for sure he was gonna be on it. Like, I know he's not technically seen as like a rapper, but like I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't make it onto the list just because of like the hype around his song alone. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah. If you guys agree with the list, leave it in the comments below. Also leave in the comments below who you think should have been on the list. If you think one of your favorite artists missed out, let me know and put it in the comments below. We could talk about it. Also, if they're like one of these artists that I say I haven't really heard much from, leave some suggestions as to songs I should listen to that are fired by them. Like Comethazine, haven't heard a lot from him. Tierra Whack, if she's got some good songs, put them down below. More Da Baby songs, Roddy Ricch, you know, pretty much anybody on the list. If there's a song by them that you're like, oh, I think you would really like, you know, leave it in the comments and maybe I'll check it out and I'll throw you a little like if you send me some good songs. If you send me crap, then no, I'm just playing. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the freshman list. I thought it was a good list. I think there's a lot of good artists on there, so I'm excited to see the ciphers. Unfortunately, the ciphers get like copyrighted so fast, so I'm still gonna react to them on the channel. So when they drop, come to the channel here. Whoa! Come to the channel here, and we'll talk about it. We'll watch the ciphers together, and we'll kind of talk about it. All right, thank you guys, and until next time, it's your boy King Boys Productions. Squaw.
Back on my motherfucking shit, I got a lot of new drip, yeah. Just take a look at my fit, Look at my feet, yeah. You ride on my wave like a ship, I live my life like a movie, You live your life like a clip,